Hello there and welcome. This is Liesel Teversham, and I want to share a quick few thoughts about this situation. Maybe you know it well, like I do. If you know EFT tapping and you've benefited from it before, you know exactly how relieving it can be to use it, and how wonderful you feel after you've used it, and how calm it helps you to feel so that you can think and get into action. Now, sometimes it happens that either we think thoughts like, oh, now I have to come up with the perfect words and I don't know where to start, and I don't think I can't exactly figure out how I'm feeling, so I can't come up with the words, and therefore I'm just not going to tap. Or another thing might be that we just feel too overwhelmed with everything that is milling about in our heads, that we just don't know where to start, and we haven't pulled it apart yet, and we haven't identified an emotion. It's all a bit vague. We just feel like too tired even, or a bit depressed, or a bit low, and we have no idea where to start. And again, it could lead to, I'm just not going to tap then. Well, in both of those cases, EFT or tapping is exactly what can help you to feel different and get out of that kind of funk. And if we don't use it, how on earth are we going to start feeling better? I know there's many ways, but EFT is one of my favorite ways. So I sat with exactly that this morning, a bit overwhelmed, but I don't want to get out of bed. There's too much going on. It wasn't such a great weekend, and I just don't feel like tapping. I didn't have the energy to tap. And what I did is what I'm going to share with you now, and it may help you to just get into action with a little bit of tapping if you feel overwhelmed with it all, like I did this morning. A quick reminder that the reason we use words, the reason we talk while we tap, is not that the words are such magic ingredients. The words are merely there to help us to tune in to the issue. So the words are not what causes the magic of the relief and the calm that we feel. The words are really to help us stay tuned into the issue so that our minds don't float all over the place, and we just keep focused on one thing at a time. What is the magic is the tapping itself, just staying on those points and keeping the tapping up. So if you find yourself in a place where you're just like, oh, I don't want to think of the words and I don't know where to start and this is all too much for me, all you have to do is start tapping. And what I would say in a case like that like what I was doing this morning, sitting in bed, not being able to face the day for a variety of reasons, don't even have to start there. All you need to do is start on the tapping points, and you can just be silent as a mouse while you do that. So I'm going to invite you to maybe just do that with me. For now, we're just going to maybe do a minute or so of silent tapping, and for you to just get in touch with something that feels perhaps a bit overwhelming, or you just don't know how to use words for that, or what words, you don't know exactly what emotion you're feeling. It's just this general sense of unease or discomfort or distress about it. Are we just going to do some silent tapping together just to help you feel what it can do? So focus on something or something in the body that just doesn't feel great, an issue that you've been trying to work on, and just get a general sense of what it feels like. But overwhelming maybe, don't know where to start with it, what to do with it, maybe something that you're stuck with. It's a good thing to start with just some silent tapping. And then just get a sense of what it feels like for you. And then we just do a minute or so of silent tapping together. And notice during the tapping if you breathe any differently, if you take a few sighs, if you want to do a few yawns. Those are all signs of relaxation. So just join me. Seems a bit strange to tap with no words, but that's exactly the point. Is we just need to stay focused inside. Moving to the next point. 'Cause And you'll notice I'm going really slowly. We don't need to rush off to the next point, because it helps us to really tune in on each point, on the sensations, the feelings in the body, whatever we're experiencing. And on to the next point. And remember to stay focused in on your emotions in your body, because I'm not using any reminder phrases right now. Your thoughts may be drifting to the shopping list or to whatever. Keep bringing it back to whatever you're feeling, experiencing in your body. And on to the next point. Little sigh for me. Notice for you what's going on. A sigh, a yawn. Oh, feels for me like there's a sigh that wants to happen and it's not completely coming out. Then I know there's something busy processing, and all I need to do is keep tapping and it will eventually come out. On to the next point. Can you see how slowly we're going? Oh, that sigh for me is on its way some way. On to the next point, under the arm. And the next point I do is on the inside of the wrist. You can do like that or like that. My sigh hasn't completed yet. Let's check in for you. How are you doing on the thing that you're busy typing for? The sigh of mine is just hanging around. Let's just end on top of the head for now. Oh, finally. Good. And if you haven't already, take a nice, huge, deep breath in. Let it out like a sigh. And notice how you're feeling compared to where you started. Maybe you were feeling a little stuck, low in energy, overwhelmed, not sure where to start. And notice how you're feeling now. And of course, I can't help you because I'm not sure what's going on for you. And I do hope that if you're not completely feeling better, that you have seen now how we can use tapping by just tuning into your issue. You don't have to say a single word. I was talking a bit to help you understand the process. And we don't need to use very specific words. If you're tuned in to your issue, to how it feels in the body, what thoughts are going on in the mind, how stressful that feels, that's all that really counts. And if we're not sure where to start tapping, or what words to use, or it feels like too much to start tapping, lower the resistance or lower the energy that you would have to expend by not even saying any words, and just do a few rounds of tapping and see how that helps you. For me, I feel lighter now. I had my big sigh finally, and I hope this was helpful for you as well. Feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know if this was helpful and what other bits about tapping I could help you with. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you an awesome Monday. If it's not Monday, wherever you are, have just an awesome day and a week ahead. Take care.